Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern. I hope our connection's a little bit better. We kind of fiddled around. We are going to go back to debunking the myths, but first, this is really cool. Here is Tracy Cunningham with her new model. What is your model? What is our model's name?
Ariane.
All right, and I just saw the most intense consultation I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to flip this around so that Tracy can tell you how she consulted with this model and then how she determined what colors to use. So I'm flipping this around, and you guys let me know if the connection is not right. So, Miss Tracy Cunningham,
Okay, so I just want to show you that she's been a hair model before, and all of this has been bleached. All of this is being bleached. So right now, I thought she just had dark roots, but she has her own natural dark roots. Plus she has a little line of lightness here, but dark, and even darker here. So she said that she was working for another color brand a few weeks ago, and they darkened her roots. So for me, this looks like disaster. Like if she came into the salon and I only had 15 minutes with her because she was only a base, it would be a nightmare. Today we have all day. So one thing that I don't know if you know about chromatics clear, it really does lift things, and I've been so successful with it. I'll be at the salon and someone will say, I feel like I want my hair to be lighter, and I'll put on like a really pretty base color on, and then I'll put the clear with 30 or 20 all over the hair, all over the ends, and it really lifts it up nicely, but not too much. But you have to make sure the hair is strong when you do it. But I'm going to go ahead and use half and half of 9C and 8CG and I'm going to use 30 volume. And I might have a band, but I don't mind because I am going to do a few baby lights on it afterwards. So, and then because her ends have been lifted so much and they're much more porous than the rest of the hair, I'm gonna add a little Olaplex to the ends. I'm not adding Olaplex to this part because I want this to work at full capacity. I don't need it to protect anything, but here is where I need it.
Okay, and then you were talking about, so first of all, one question was about doubling the volume of developer. Are you doing that at all?
I'm not gonna double the volume. I'm gonna do exactly the way, you know, manufacturer directions. This isn't a high lift tint. I'm not gonna mess with it. 30 volume has been excellent for me in the past, and I don't need to make it stronger. So I'm not gonna do that.
All right, and then somebody was asking
just so you guys know, I'm a very cautious colorist. I'm not somebody who plays around too much with the hair. Somebody tells me, you know, to do it one way, that's the way I do it, because it's somebody's hair. This is their best accessory that they have. They're paying you a lot of money, and when they complain about the bill, by the way, I bet their shoes and their purses cost more than you did, and they can't take off their hair.
Well, that's a good question, actually. You get people complaining about the bill? You know, you have such celebrities, such high-profile people. Do they complain about the bill to you?
Yes. Yes, of course they do.
Good to know.
They'll say, can I have a discount? I'm like, how? I would never walk into a salon. I remember when I was young and I wanted to go to the cool salon to get a haircut because I'd never colored my hair or anything. And I saved up all my money to go to Giuseppe Franco, and it was like $100 for a haircut, and it was so much money for me, and I would never think to ask for a haircut. But people from other countries come in and literally will they'll ask you for a discount, and you just feel like, we don't barter here. But I'm such a bottom that I say yes. But I don't take new clients, thank God. So I don't even know what to say. I'm the worst with pricing. I of course don't overcharge people. I'm very fair for what I am, but you know, we have to all make a living, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you guys, we're gonna let Tracy get to work. We're gonna come back in 5 minutes and do those myths, Olaplex myths debunked. So stay tuned, and thank you guys. Can't wait to see when you're all done.
Okay.
Gorgeous.